Howdy, my name is Nick Basigalupo, and this is my reflective interview number 2. Starting off with question 1, during your passport activities, what specific products, practices, issues, or decisions did you trace from your local context to the global agricultural system? For me, it was one of my favorite activities. I got to dine at Fusion Peru, which was super nice because I'm Peruvian myself. But looking at it from a different perspective, I was able to see that a lot of the Peruvian dishes were potato based and seafood based due to the production of potatoes highly within Peru, them being the Latin American's #1 producer, and their amount of seafood that they catch yearly, just to see their food system and kind of how it works from like a new perspective from like my local place down the street at Fusion Peru. Question number 2, how do your passport activities confirm or challenge what you've learned in the global agricultural issue class? I think that it was really eye-opening to see while watching the documentary Poison, The Dirty Truth About Your Food. It was very, very clear to me, and it like very much confirmed how easy it is for food to get contaminated and lost and, completely just goes bad and is of no use to people. So seeing how easy it is, and it makes me relate to like countries that deal with transportation issues in the supply chain, and they end up losing food, and that's food they direly need. So I definitely confirmed a lot of things that we were talking about in class, and I could see it a lot more clear that way. Moving on to question 3, based on the passport activities, is there any realistic activity you can contribute to addressing global agricultural issues? For me, I didn't know if anything global would come from it, but the only one I could really think of was, being hands-on and seeing like tangible results by volunteering at like a farm or with a local food supplier, just so you know what you're talking about and what it takes to process this food and what goes into it. That and, expanding your growth, I think that's one of the best things you can do just to help any issue, let alone a global issue. And fourth, piggybacking off that question, what activities help you engage with global agricultural issues? And I think that every activity that I've completed throughout the passport activities has, kind of made me a little bit more curious about the issues. And I think that growing my knowledge, before this I had no prior knowledge to any global agricultural issues. So I think that just growing my knowledge, and being curious about these issues will allow me to expand, my one desire to, potentially help one day. And now if I know what I'm talking about, then this curiosity within me can be put to actual good use in, addressing some of the agricultural issues in the future. Thank you.